You never know what kind of weather or conditions you'll find here. Always a mystery and interesting. A big mountain with a tremendous variety of terrain and steeped in New England ski and ride history. Cannon Mountain.
And what's not to love about Cannon? You drive up 93, you see the front five and the lake, and it's just kind of like inviting if you think about it. It really makes you want to get to the steep stuff first, but in order to do that, you gotta take the mellow run to warm up a little bit.
Wow, Cannon Mountain, one of my faves. We're ready to rip it.
I think the best thing about Cannon is the variety that they have. You start off, you can either take a few runs down the greens off the main lift, or if you're just learning to ski, right by the Brookside Triple Chair, or even go to the Tucker Brook family area. And then for those people who are a little bit more intermediate and advanced, you can go up to the top, take runs like Tap Slalom, Upper Cannon that winds through the trees. If you're really feeling into it, you can head over to the front five. I know personally my favorite run over there is Avalanche, because it's just so steep and can get to flying, and then you can turn around and look up and kind of be amazed.
Groomers, powder, glades, one can experience it all here. And in whiteout conditions or bluebird, all in the same day. Franconia is also home to one of two New England ski museums, full of exhibits that honor this great sport.
I got to admit, it's a pretty unassuming exterior, but there's some cool stuff in here.
I mean, you're kind of blown away once you go inside with the stuff that's in there. You see this little building that kind of just looks like another lift shack at the ski area, and then you go in, there's gold medals, there's old skis, a bunch of memorabilia from New England skiing and the classic runs that we have here.
Well, Cannon's in a historic place. That tram was the first aerial tramway in the United States. Bodie grew up here, but Cannon also hosted the first World Cup ski race ever held in North America back in 1967, and it's an important place.
You really wouldn't think that back in the day of wooden skis and leather boots, people were hiking through knee-deep snow up to Tuckerman's Ravine on Mount Washington to take photos. And we kind of are lucky with chairlifts and how light and accessible photography and videography is nowadays that it's a little bit easier. But when you go into the ski museum, you're kind of blown away with where it has been to what it now is.
There's some impressive photos here, and a lot of these people were lugging up huge cameras up into Tuckerman Ravine. Winston Pote spent months and months on the top of Mount Washington trying to get the right combination of great skiers, good snow cover, and the right light to take photographs of skiing on the presidential range. It's a pretty tough thing to get because the weather isn't always very good up there. They weren't just photographers, they were mountaineers, they were hikers, they were skiers, and they worked hard for every shot they got. They did it because they loved it. I think they all ended up knowing in the end that they could have made more money doing something else, but they kept at it.
Amen. So great to be at Cannon and Franconia. This time on the Mountain Report.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to New England. I mean, you have all these ski areas that are just huge and so accessible, but you go there and you're spending hundreds of dollars to ski, and most of the time you're only getting 10 runs in because there's so many people going there. That's the good thing about this year. We're going to all these places that there's no corporate aspect to it. It's kind of just a go with the flow, get up and take as many runs as you can when the lifts are still spinning.